Tom, oi. Fala, Ricardão. Beleza? Cara, eu cheguei no final desse jogo. Vou ver se eu me empolgo pra jogar até a fechar, porque eu quase fechei. As imagens que mostrou do remake tá bacana, maneiro. Oi, Emily, obrigado aí pelo like. Sempre presente, né? Vamos lá. Caraca, aqui é que não tá? Ah, tá.
I can't believe this!
Opa, inscrição nova aí. Jocatinas de Rick se inscreveu. Seja bem-vindo, Jogatinas do Rick. I can't believe it! Ué, ficou tudo preto? Ah, tá. Entendi, porque eu tinha minimizado. Então, vamos mandar bala. Levantou, levanta, homem. Levanta. Caraca, agora nós temos um jacaré aqui. Morre não. Bem, nós vamos ter que dar um tiro no jacaré aí. Aê, pô. Botei jacaré pra dormir. Caraca. Dorme, neném. Ih, caraca. Encostar nele dá ruim. Já zerei esse jogo no hard, de tanto que eu jogava. KKKKK. Pô, até fera mesmo, hein? Opa, eu vi uma frutífera ali. Vamos catar umas frutinhas aqui. Manda umas dicas aí que eu aceito. Kaila Luiza, olha o jogo mais revolucionário do PS2. Oh, aí tu até me jogou meu hype pra cima. Põe. Cadê? Tira. Opa. Fruta com vitamina C. Cadê? Tem mais fruta aqui, cara. Caraca, tô perdido. Rapaz, tem jacaré vindo pra cá. Uma dica muito importante: não deixe seus suprimentos alimentos por muito tempo na sua mochila. Ah, é mesmo. Eu joguei bastante esse jogo, mas muitos anos atrás, ô Kyla. Realmente, se deixar muito tempo, ele estraga. Vou pegar mais uma frutífera aqui. Nem eu lembrava disso. É, não, ela tem razão. Você tem toda a razão. Tu tá na versão de PC? Ah, tem uma versão de PC, né?
Major,
Eu
I've
não sabia
spotted
não.
2 enemy
Não, tô
soldiers.
jogando no
They're
emulador.
probably KGB troops sent to
Se
guard
Snake
Sokolov.
estiver passando mal ou comeu alguma coisa
AK-47s
estragada, vai na
and
opção de
grenades.
cura e fica rodando o Snake para uma direção e ele vai ficar tonto e vomitar,
Snake, your presence in
passando
Soviet
mal que
territory is already a
estava nele.
violation of international law. We can't
Teu
let the
fio de
Kremlin find
domínio
out
tá
that the
meio
CIA and the
estranho.
American government are involved. Contact with the enemy
É,
is
se eu
strictly
tirar o
prohibited.
filtro,
Don't engage them
aí
in battle
pega,
either. This is a
pega outros
stealth mission.
sons.
Got that?
The Major is right.
Alô,
The
som.
point of this mission is to sneak through
Alô,
the jungle
teste,
without
som.
being seen. The success
Oi,
of the mission
som.
depends on how well you use your camouflage. Change your camouflage by selecting
eu geralmente
Camouflage
uso
from the Survival
compressor.
Viewer. The Uniform option lets
Deixa eu
you
ver
pick
aqui.
your uniform, while the Face option lets you change your face paint. Choosing camouflage that blends in with your
Eu tô
surroundings will
usando
help you
filtro de
conceal
ruído
yourself more
e
effectively.
filtro de ruídos e supressão de
Also,
ruídos.
don't forget that anything that moves will stand out in the jungle. If you just stand up and run around like an idiot, you're bound
Ó,
to be
tirei
spotted.
supressão.
But if you crawl instead, you should be able to sneak by without being noticed.
Alô, som.
You can see how effective your camouflage
Oi,
is by
som.
looking at the camo
Vê se
index.
melhorou.
The camo index shows how well your current camouflage blends in with the
Vê se
surrounding
melhorou,
area.
né? O
The higher the value,
Cá.
the harder you are to spot, and vice versa. The key is to make yourself one with nature. Keep that in mind as you go along, okay?
Usa o supressor e usa a opção RN Noise. Em alguns lugares você pode segurar seus oponentes e tirar respostas. Tem uma em específico que fala sobre uma rádio que cura a estamina do Snake. Ah, uma estação de rádio? Bacana, hein? Ah, peraí, não, não posso minimizar não. Deixa eu ver aqui sobre o microfone aqui que o Alex falou, caramba, eu falei Alex não. O Rick falou. Eu não lembro o nome do em específico. Para estamina eu uso a roupa do Snipe lá que faz o fotossíntese. KKKKK. Se for bom, a gente bota. Deixa eu ver aqui qual que...
Huh? What was that?
Eu tô usando o supressor.
Who's that?
Ih, caraca. Tira aqui, ó.
This is HQ. Requesting backup.
Agora que tu me fala. Ô, Rick, eu não achei o RN Noise não. RN Noise. Ó, eu tô vendo aqui, ó. Temos supressão de ruído, plugin VST, limitador, inverter polaridade, ganho, filtro de ruídos, expansor, equalizador de 3 bandas, compressor para cima, compressor. Ah, sim. Ah, tá. Ah, tá. RN Noise, método. RN Noise, maior uso de CPU, qualidade boa. Pronto, então tá. Beleza, tá no que tu falou. mandar bala agora. Tem um segredo para matar o The End. Quando você chegar no boss fight dele, você espera uma semana, troque o horário do seu PS2, o emulador, e ele morre de velhice. Porra, bolado, hein? Dá pra matar ele antes também com um tiro de snipe, aí tu nem luta com ele. Porra, bacana, hein? Onde que tá? Esse cara já meteu o pé, hein? Quando eu vi essa dica, eu ri e achei engraçado, mas aí eu reparei que The End tá velho. Ali, ali, ali. Ali está. Bem no coco, hein? Merda. The End já é velho, né? Dá pra trocar essa câmera do jogo pra uma que fica no seu ombro. Tipo, como é que eu pego o cara? Vou puxar ele pro matinho. Não tá configurado não. O D-pad não tá funcionando não. Ah, segura o quadrado. O quadrado ele pega, segura a arma. Tirar a arma, né? Posso demorar, que senão ele... vamos pra lá. Seguir, cara. Eu levei uns tiros, né? A versão que dá pra trocar a câmera é bem melhor. Food. Golova. Vamos comer uma golova.
I want some more.
Beleza, hein? Ah, tá bom. Aqui, deixa eu ver aqui. Eu vou pegar mais um aqui. Ali, ó. Aí, vou pegar mais um. Toma. Peguei. Ih, rapaz, tem mais um ali, ó. Uma outra dica, tá vendo esse comprimido chamado Death S? Quando você toma ela, o Snake morre, mas você pode reviver usando um antídoto que tem no seu dente. Boa. Eu até hoje não sei como isso funciona. Isso você usa na prisão. Fora isso, não precisa. Boa, maneiro, hein?
Snake.
Não quero falar com ninguém, não. Snake! E agora? É para reviver, você usa a luta como o The Sorrow.
Who's that?
Ih, ela vai chamar mais força.
This is HQ.
Patrol here.
Ih, rapaz, tá por aqui.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements.
Eu descobri que tinha como tirar o silenciador da arma neutralizante. Cadê o cidadão? Ali,
He's over there?
se esconde em um mato.
HQ, HQ.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. Lost sight of the intruder, going into high alert.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby. Pursue and engage him.
Ai, caralho.
This is HQ. Acknowledged. Eliminate all enemies.
Ei, aqui, ó. Isso é o Alex. Ah, não. É a Raquel e o Alex. Opa! Aqui, ó. Toma no corpo. Vou ficar aqui dentro. Isaac! E aí? Três online, recorde mundial. No plantão? Ah, sim, é verdade.
Lost the enemy. He must be hiding nearby. Hunt him down.
E aquele ali vai levantar, vou ter que derrubar ele. Vai falando. Se inscreve aí, Jaqueline. Deixa o like aí pra ajudar. Vou ganhar 1 centavo. Deixa eu dar as caras aqui. Eu vou aproveitar que o pessoal tá aparecendo. Vou dar as caras. Oi! DMV, ó. Muito rolando e DMV dá um rico. Quem dera. Quem dera, Jaque. Obrigado aí pelo like, pessoal.
What's wrong?
Ih, cara. Não dá pra me enfiar aqui dentro não, né? Fica um pouco mais pra trás. Canal Eu Te Conto. Uhul! Por aqui eu não consigo achar o vídeo. Vou deixar aberto aqui. É nós na fita. Agora sim, pronto. Deixa eu continuar. E eu não consegui nem evoluir. E 10 likes. 10 likes. Show de bola. Vambora, vambora. Vou tirar a seta daqui. O cara andando por aqui. Cadê ele? O tiro tá comendo solto, hein? Olha ele aqui, ele aqui. Vai levar tiro. Tranquilizante. Tranquilizador de leão.
What's wrong?
Toma mais um pra garantir. Tem um radarzinho ali, rapaz. Quem dera, hein? Aí, passarinho, cotoqueiro. Tem como você matar os soldados usando faca ou armas letais. Se você quiser ir stealth, você pode usar armas não letais.
Who's that? Who's that?
HQ respond.
This is HQ.
Responde não. Caraca, tô errando ele.
Enemy sighted. Commencing attack.
Eliminate all enemies.
Caraca. Aqui. Porra, tá ruim. Opa. Passei. Vamos avançar. tirei o silenciador do... Abelhas! Abelhas, Alex. Esqueci que faz barulho. Bem, vamos se arrastando. Tem um radarzinho. Ah, ali um maluco ali. Vamos pegar ele. Ih, rapaz, eu acho que... Como é que faz pra... Uma dica interativa, quando aparece R1 em algumas cutscenes, você pode segurar para ver a percepção do Snake. É, isso aí deu pra fazer na... Deu pra fazer na aberturazinha ali, eu reparei. É... Ah, tá. Tem dois, tem dois. Vou pegar os dois. Eu acho que só tem esses dois aqui.
Come in, HQ.
Ai,
This is HQ.
Patrol here. The enemy is attacking from an unknown position. Begin the alert status.
ai, ele chamou
What's going on?
reforço.
Respond. There's something wrong. Support unit, confirm their status.
Ai, caralho! Ih! Eu nem sei como é que eu fiz isso. Pô, sacanagem. Ah, é só não dar mole aqui pra ele não chamar reforço. Esse aqui eu posso derrubar ele. Tem um ali atrás da árvore, não sei. Vou fazer o seguinte, deixa eu descer. Acha, pô.
What's that? Who's that?
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements.
Empurra ele, cara. Me engasguei à toa.
HQ.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. We've lost sight of the intruder, going into high alert.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby. Pursue and engage
Ih,
him.
rapaz. Cercado. Ih, caraca. Agora acertei que deu certo. Esse gol com ela aqui não é bom pegar não, hein? Oxi.
Major, I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a dump. I can't see Sokolov from here. The security is pretty tight. There are sentries posted around the perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
Your objective, Sokolov, is inside the factory. They should be holding him in a room in the northeast section.
Northeast section. Got it.
Be careful. Your mission is to bring Sokolov back alive. He must not be exposed to any
Minha
kind of
missão é
danger.
trazer o
Do not
Sakalave
approach Sokolov while in the alert phase.
vivo.
Right.
Oh, and one more thing, Snake.
You mean there's more?
No, it's just that when you get to Sokolov, I want you to tell him something from me.
And that is?
Sorry for being so late.
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood. Beginning my approach to the target.
Começar a me aproximar do alvo. Cara lá e tem um cara pra cá. Acertar isso aqui. Aqui de lá. Se ele cair ali no mate, né? Tem mais um ali. ajuda. Hã? Sabe não? Pela escada. Ih, me pegou.
Who's that?
Ah,
Radio,
caraca.
we need backup.
Só era pra pegar isso. Então vamos partir o burro. Como é que salva esse jogo? Tem uma sintonia que salva, não é isso? Remilson Pereira, seja bem-vindo. Boa amigo, esse jogo é nostalgia pura e fez muito sucesso. Zerei 1, 2, 3 e 5. Pena que o Kojima, o criador do jogo, não faz mais parte da Konami. E o jogo não teve mais condições. E o 4 é do 4 é do PlayStation 3, não é? O 4 o pessoal fala muito bem do 4. Não zerou o 4 não? Aquele, acho que é Patriote, né? Um negócio assim. Acho que cheguei no destino.
You must be Sokolov.
Are you one of Volgin's men?
Você é um homem do fogo?
You'll never get it from me.
No. I'm a CIA agent.
Eu sou agente da
I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain.
You're CIA?
Era
Yeah.
continuações
I was
e
sent
não
by Major Zero,
condições.
the man who got you out 2 years ago.
Entendi.
Zero?
Remilson.
I have a message from him.
What is it?
He said to tell you sorry for being so late.
Did he now?
What does it mean?
It means he's a man of his word. But we've got no time for this. You have to get me out of
Não
here
temos
before
tempo
they
para
arrive.
Who's they?
Colonel Volgin of Gru. You in the West know him as Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt?
Thunderbolt.
Never heard of him.
Eu nunca
He's a
ouvi
member of
falar
the
dele.
Army's extremist faction,
Ele é
a man who seeks to
membro
seize
do
control of the
exército.
motherland. Ever since the
Estrangeiro,
Cuban
sei
Missile
lá.
Crisis 2 years ago, Khrushchev has been pursuing a policy of peaceful coexistence with the West. Despite resistance and criticism from hawks in the army and the provincial authorities, Khrushchev has managed to suppress the opposition so far. But the failure of his agricultural policies has put him in a precarious position.
Yo,
And
Putin.
on top of that, the tragedy last November.
President Kennedy's assassination.
Precisely. In a sense, Khrushchev has lost his
Falar
biggest
do
partner,
assassinato do
and his power
presidente
base is
Kennedy.
rapidly crumbling away.
Estados Unidos.
A certain group is plotting to use this opportunity to seize power by rallying the anti-government forces, overthrowing Khrushchev, and installing Brezhnev and Kosygin in his place. The mastermind behind this plot is Colonel Volgin of the GRU. he has control over another secret weapons research facility much like this one,
Esse jogo deve ter
OKB-812, known as the Granin Design Bureau, and is using it to further his plans.
TBR, não deve ter,
But
ó,
that is not enough to satisfy him. Now he's plotting to seize the secret weapon I have been developing here and use it as leverage in his bid for power. The intelligence says that they are going to make their move during the test.
Then, the soldiers outside.
Soldados lá fora.
Exactly.
Exatamente.
They wouldn't need that many men just to keep me inside. Their orders were to prevent Colonel Volgin from capturing me. Even if it meant killing me in the process, or so it would seem. Volgin will come. I'm sure of it. You must get me out of here before then.
Fogo está vindo. Eu tenho certeza
Leave it to
disso.
me.
Vamos sair daqui comigo.
By the way, your Russian is superb.
Propósitos. Os russos.
Where did you learn to speak it?
From my mentor.
Is that so? America's truly a frightening country.
Having second thoughts.
Não entendi. Você falou o quê?
I have no love for this place.
Que
Let's go.
esse jogo aí de PlayStation 2 deve ter alguma ROM com legenda em português. Se tiver de
Major,
repente
this
até
is
baixo,
Snake.
que dá pra
Sokolov is
continuar
safe with
jogando
me.
do,
He's doing fine. No
de onde eu
injuries.
parei.
Good
Como é que eu
work,
faço
Snake.
pra salvar,
Now hurry up
ô,
and get
Reviews?
Sokolov to the recovery point. We'll
Tem
rendezvous with
uma
you there.
Roger.
sintonia
What about
certa
the
pra poder
sentries?
gravar, não é?
I managed to get past them.
I see.
What about the boss?
We lost contact with the boss some time ago.
What happened?
It's probably just a weak signal. Just hurry and get Sokolov out of there.
Não, deve ter sim. Se é um jogão, eles devem ter botado legenda. Se não sair daqui a pouco dublado por inteligência artificial. Já tem o Deus da Guerra 1 e 2 e o Black. Você já não tem outros jogos. Vai, carequinha. Oi? Oi? Viu como é que lança um fone pro filho? Tem que ter memory card.
Freeze!
Mas o emulador tem memory card, pô. Estamos cercados. A pancada vai
So
estancar
this
agora,
is the
hein?
legendary boss.
Voz legendário.
Huh? We meet at last.
You're from the Ocelot unit of Spetsnaz.
Ocelot.
What's a Gru soldier doing here?
O soldado do Gru está fazendo aqui.
Soldier?
Soldado. Se for no PC, deve ter alguma forma.
He's the
de
Ocelot
salvar.
commander.
That's Major Ocelot to you.
Mas como é que salvava no
Don't you
emulador,
forget it.
no Play PS2? Não era uma estação? Uma sintonia do rádio? Ocelot.
Sokolov is ours. Now get out of here.
And Ocelot never lets his prey escape.
What?
Faltou soprar o cano. Pô, esse ocelote aí é brabo, hein? Ó, bota de cowboy. Boa. Finalizou. Cenas inapropriadas para menores de 18 anos. Só lendo o cartão de memória mesmo. Não, olha
I
só.
can't say it feels good to kill
Eu
a
joguei
comrade,
esse jogo.
even if it is for the Gru.
Sokolov,
Meu
take cover.
PS2 há muitos anos atrás. Eu lembro que o save você tinha que colocar numa sintonia do rádio ali específica, aí tu fazia, salvava o jogo. Deve ser depois dessa cena aí, deve dar pra fazer.
You're not the boss, are you?
Pá, vai ser eu e ele agora, é? Ou não?
Crew operatives!
What is that stance? Huh. That gun. If you're not the boss, then die.
Então, porra, você não é o boss. Mas eu sou o jeito.
Major! Leave it! Shoot the other one! Whoa!
Perfeito. A primeira luta do Ocelote pela estrada de caverna. Ele revólver legal. É mesmo. Bem faroeste.
You ejected the first bullet by hand, didn't you? I see what you were trying to do. But testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Huh? Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
You filthy American dog!
Cachorro
But that was some fancy shooting. You're pretty good.
Convenhamos que o Snake sola
Pretty
o Ocelote
good.
facilmente. Pô, Snake é guerreiro velho de guerra.
Major, Do you read me?
I read you. Snake, you all right?
I've run into a few snags. These guys were after Sokolov, too. Apparently, they were taking orders from a GRU colonel named Volgan.
A GRU colonel?
Part of an internal Soviet power struggle, according to Sokolov. Something between the KGB and GRU. Between Khrushchev's supporters and Volgan's.
Sokolov was being guarded by the KGB and hunted by GRU? Snake, it sounds like this could be even hotter than Cuba.
I don't like it. Something about the whole thing stinks.
I agree. You'd better hurry.
Sokolov ran off by himself, but I'll catch up to him.
We're counting on you.
E agora? Ali. Aqui, olha isso. Olha, Remilson. Agora vamos dar um save aqui, ó.
Saving the game, Snake?
Save the game, Snake. Memory card 1. New file. Yes. Tem que entrar numa cabana. Valeu, cara. Vamos ver se eu acho essa cabana. A cabana onde que aquele cara deve
Hey,
ter...
Snake, you ever heard of Godzilla, King of Monsters?
No, what is it?
It's a movie. You haven't seen it?
Nope.
It's about this monster called Godzilla, who grows to an enormous size in a nuclear test and goes on a rampage in Tokyo.
Nuclear test, huh? Then the Marshall Islands must be crawling with...
Maneiro falando do Godzilla. Então temos um save, certo? Paramédico The Buzz. Vamos ver se ele consegue falar com The Buzz. Não responde. Cabana não. Tem uma porta nessa área. Será que eu consigo pegar alguma coisa dele aqui? Oh, trap. Essa aqui, de novo, não, né? Não, né? Tenta sair dessa área. Aqui parece um portão. Deve abrir não, né? Mapa. Sei não. Só se eu voltar. Snake Eater. Pronto. Deve ter algum buraco na cerca. Vamos ver se tem algum buraco na cerca. Deve ter pra cá, né? Bem, o que acontece? Pela lógica. Aqui parece que não teria espaço para passar ali atrás, não. Acho que se eu falar no rádio eu vou saber. Aqui parece um portão, ó. Já abri, pô. Pode, eu já passei isso e agora eu tô levando a porta. Já passei isso e tô apanhando. No rádio eu devo descobrir, vamos ver.
Snake, stay alert. The KGB and GRU both have their sights set on Sokolov. GRU is a military espionage outfit, the intelligence wing of the Soviet Defense Ministry's General Staff Office. It competes with the KGB, which is under the Ministry of Internal Affairs, and the two are always watching each other.
Never let the left hand know what the right hand is doing.
Exactly. Now, added to that rivalry, there's a vicious power struggle going on between the Khrushchev faction and the anti-Khrushchev faction.
So Khrushchev is using the KGB, and Volgin and the anti-Khrushchev forces are using the GRU?
That's the idea. The two factions are fighting over Sokolov. We're in an extremely dangerous situation here.
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
Get Sokolov out of there safely. He must not be turned over to the KGB or to the GRU. Sokolov took off in the direction of the rope bridge. Get after him. Hurry!
Pelo que eu entendi, o Sokolov está escondido em algum lugar aqui. Vamos tentar voltar então. É isso mesmo.
You okay?
Those men were from the Ocelot unit.
Spetsnaz?
Yes. The best GRU has to offer. They're coming for me. I'm finished!
Calm down.
Estou acabado.
I'll get you
Calma.
out of here, I promise. And we've got some of the best backup we could ask for.
Look,
Olhe.
That's what they were making you build.
yes, the Shagohod. The treading behemoth. A tank capable of launching nuclear IRBMs.
It can launch nuclear missiles from that kind of terrain?
Oh, yes. And without support from friendly units.
A nuclear-equipped tank capable of operating solo. Is that thing finished?
No, this is only the end of Phase 1. It won't be truly finished until we complete Phase 2.
Phase 2.
The weapon's true form. If it is completed and the Colonel gets his hands on it, it will mean the end of the Cold War.
The end of the Cold War?
Yes. And then the Age of Fear will truly begin.
A world war.
I had no choice but to cooperate. I didn't want to die. I wanted to see my wife and child again in America. Please, take me to America, quickly. They cannot complete it without my help.
Got it. Let's go.
Entendi, vamos nessa. The boss, L'Oreal.
Boss?
Good work, Jack.
Bom trabalho.
What are you doing here?
O que você está
Sokolov
fazendo aqui?
comes with me.
Sokolov vem comigo.
Hornets?
Oso!
My friends,
Meus amigos,
let us fight together again.
todos
I have
juntos
waited
lutando,
long for this day.
juntos lutando de novo.
We will fight with you once more.
Nós vamos lutar
Welcome back,
com você mais uma vez.
boss.
Now that all 5 of us are together, it's time we go to the depths of hell itself. It's raining blood.
Está chovendo sangue.
Is he crying?
Ele está chorando.
Kuwabara, Kuwabara.
Mais brabo que o outro. Cheio de cicatriz.
Ah, what a joyful scene.
Colonel Vogan.
Welcome to my country
Bem-vindo à minha
and to my
cidade
unit.
e minha unidade.
Boss, what is this?
Que é
I'm
isso?
defecting to the Soviet Union. Sokolov is a little gift from my new hosts.
Recoilless nuclear
Pequeno
warheads.
presente.
These will make a fine gift for me.
This can't be happening.
Who is he?
Isso não pode
Another one
estar
of your
acontecendo.
disciples? Are we taking him with us?
No, this one is still just a child. Too pure for us cobras. He has not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
What are you talking about?
O que você está falando?
Think you can pull the trigger?
É a voz, né? Desarmou aí. Fica com a voz.
He's seen my face. We can't let him live.
Vai dar uma bicuda no
If Khrushchev finds out about this, we're finished.
nome dele.
He must die.
Ele vai morrer.
Wait.
Espere.
He's my apprentice. I'll take care of him. Jack, you can't come with us.
Você não pode vir conosco. Vai dar um balão nele. Vou jogar ele lá embaixo. Quer ver? Queria muito se ele tivesse
The new
desse
blood
jogo,
has been
só
rejected.
que parece que o Kojima não autorizou. Sacanagem, né? Isso é um filmaço.
Are we done here?
Acho que o Kojima nunca falou isso.
Now, onto Sokolov's research facility.
Shagohod is ours.
Depende de muita coisa, né, cara? Tem que ter pessoas interessadas em investir verba pra poder produzir o filme. Tem
Drift
que
away.
conhecer o conteúdo. É só ver
My
os
place
dados,
is
né,
with
cara?
them
Acho
now.
que foram os jogos que venderam muito, né? Era muita grana. E não ia abranger só os jogadores, né? Se fosse um filme bom, o pessoal ia reivindicar, né? Falar sobre o filme e todo mundo ia querer assistir. E morreu. É o Snake, né? É o Jack.
Snake, can you hear me?
Você pode me ouvir, Snake?
Yeah,
Sim.
just barely.
Snake, listen to me. You need emergency medical treatment. Can you move?
Você necessita
You've got to get those
emergência
wounds
de
treated.
tratamento
Hang in there.
médico.
All right, let's get you
E
fixed
já
up.
foi
Paramedic?
perguntado pra ele, ele
Okay,
falou que
Snake.
só estava
Just
focado
relax
no
and it'll
jogo
all
mesmo.
be over before you know
Por que
it.
tu não baixou a versão traduzida? Aí, ó, tá vendo?
Stay with me. I've seen people in
Eu vou
worse shape
procurar, Léo.
before.
Vou
Think you can handle it?
Major,
continuar jogando pra
Boss.
lá.
she's defected.
We'll talk about that later. First, we've got to
A
get you
voz
patched
está
up.
infectada.
Okay, here we go. First, open the survival viewer with the start button. If you select cure, you can start the treatment. Healing
selecionar
is
cura
divided
para
into
seu
treatment
tratamento.
using medicine with the item window button and surgical treatment using the weapon window button. Your injuries include a fractured left elbow and rib bone and lacerations on your upper arms, right elbow, and abdomen. They need to be fixed using surgical treatment.
Por isso que é
Move the
maneiro,
healing
né?
cursor with the left analog stick to
Tem
the
que curar
affected
a
part of
área
your body.
específica.
Once you've selected the affected area, hold the weapon window button and use the left analog stick to select the medical item and then press the enter button. With this method, you can use items to help your recovery process. To treat a bone fracture, first secure the affected area with a fastener and then wrap it in
Osso
bandages.
quebrado.
That should do it. For lacerations, you'll need disinfectant to clean the wound, sutures to stitch it up, styptic to slow the flow of blood, and bandages to wrap the wound. If you do everything I mentioned, the
parar o
wound should heal
sangramento.
completely. Understood?
Entendi.
Yeah.
Stay with me. Go into the
comigo.
survival viewer and treat those wounds.
É bom também pra treinar o inglês, né, Carlão? Nessa parte você precisa ir na opção de se curar. Não é aqui não. Ah, sim. Cut. Corte. Ah, tá. Sem bandagem. Tem que colocar bandagem. Usa a faca. Sangrando. Osso fraturado. Melhorou? Ai, que delícia. Espero nunca precisar fazer isso. sabe como se curar, você é muito bom. É, eu fui chutando ali, ó, cara. Mais ou menos. Podia ter uma enfermeira pra cuidar de mim, né? Mas tem que me virar aqui na selva. Hã? Falando que eu tenho que me virar ali na selva ali.
Good job, Snake.
Bom
We're
trabalho,
coming to
Snake.
get you now. Just stay where you are. We'll drop a recovery balloon. Can you set it up?
Se levantar, eu acho que quer acelerar. Tenta dar alguns segundos para segurar. Vamos ver se
Shagohod.
vai acontecer. Carla, você é de que cidade, que estado? Só curiosidade aqui. Nossa, me jogou lá no buraco. Ah, tá irmã do Caio, né? Vocês já tinham falado de onde era, mas eu não lembro. Ele tinha me falado de onde você é, mas eu não lembro não, de onde vocês são. O elétrico. Olha o outro que apanhou, tá bravo, hein? Tem a icônica cena da escada aqui, tocando a música em cima do jogo. I can't believe.
Excellent. A great success. Thanks to the boss and her cobras, I have both Sokolov and the Shagohod.
I give my life for honor.
What are we going to do with the girl?
Who is she?
Apparently she's Sokolov's woman.
She's a nice catch. I'll take her.
Dou minha vida, não por honra.
Not so
mas por
fast,
você.
my dear.
Eu ainda estou ainda em um pequeno sonho.
A kiss of death.
Are you KGB?
We may be able to use her. She has spunk.
Pior que eu adoro muito a música tema.
Shall we take her back to the base?
Perhaps we should. We have no further use for Sokolov's research facility. I think it's time I gave this marvelous new toy a try.
Colonel, even if they are our enemies, they're still our countrymen.
But it won't be me that pulled the trigger. It'll be our friend, the American defector.
You're going to nuke your fellow Russians?
Remember the Alamo.
Colonel!
Atirar no Snake não, né? Ocelot demonstra um pouco de empatia com os seus inimigos. Depois vira amigo do Snake. Destruiu tudo. Data save. Yes. Agora, nossa música, cara. Eu estou ainda um pequeno sonho. Comedor de cobra. Comedor de cobra. Essa música é simplesmente maravilhosa, de boa, perfeita. Uma semana depois, às 11h30 da noite.
Currently flying over the Arctic Ocean, altitude 30,000 feet, approaching Soviet airspace. Arriving at the designated drone launch point. Drone oil pressure and voltage are nominal. Payload oxygen supply is nominal. Power supply to payload antifreeze systems shows no problems. No gusts. All systems go for drone detachment.
É a mesma pegada, né?
Snake, we can't risk a halo jump this time around. Airspace security has gotten tighter since we were last here. We can't get as close to the ground as we did during the Virtuous mission. So instead, we'll be using one of our newest weapons. Snake, you're being given an honor on par with Alan Shepard. This is our last chance. Show your patriotism. If you fail, you'll be back in a hospital bed again, waiting for the firing squad. So how does it feel to be a patient in one of the most advanced ICUs in the world?
Would you do me a favor and tell the suits about visiting hours? I'll never get better with them assaulting me day and night with their questions.
Must be part of the top brass's inquiry.
More like an interrogation. According to them, I'm a traitor and an accomplice to the boss's defection.
They're just looking for a scapegoat.
Does that mean they're after you, too?
Let's just say neither one of us is going to be made a national hero out of this.
Does this mean Fox is going to die?
No. This fox is still one step ahead of the hounds. The reason I came to see you today, Jack, it's time for Fox to clear its name.
What are you talking about?
The situation has changed. We've still got a chance to come out of this one alive.
Yeah, what kind of chance?
Don't get too excited. Here, have a cigar. It's Cuban.
Cigarro. É cubano.
This morning, I had a meeting with the CIA.
They decided when they're going to
Se eu
execute
não
us?
estou
No.
enganado, o Snake volta para a
Something
base
even
e
bigger.
depois vai direto para a
Yesterday, the
floresta.
White House received
Uma
an
base
unexpected
inimiga,
call.
deserto e por fim uma
President Johnson.
cadeia inimiga.
Yes,
favor,
I
obrigado.
hear you, Mr. Chairman.
Deserto e por fim uma cadeia inimiga.
It was a
que é
hotline
o
call
final
from
do
Khrushchev
jogo,
to President Johnson.
basicamente.
From the head of the
Eu
Soviet
cheguei no
Union?
final do
That's right.
jogo.
A few
Só
days ago,
que
one of our country's main
eu
design
não concluí
bureaus,
na época do meu Play
OKB-754,
PS2.
was destroyed in a nuclear explosion. At about the same time, our anti-aircraft radar picked up a signature that appeared to come from one of your military aircraft.
Aqui, vou dar uma pausa aqui
Does
pra mim.
any of this
pra
sound
mim
familiar
jantar,
to you?
tá? Já volto.
In retaliation, I have placed our armed forces on secondary alert. Depending on your response, I may be left with no choice but to order the military to maximum alert and unleash Armageddon. With the help of your predecessor, I was able to survive the Cuban incident. But my power is not as great as it once was. If I am to survive this crisis, I must have your full cooperation.
I should have contacted you myself. Did you know that one of our soldiers defected to your country a week ago?
No.
So you haven't heard then. The man who arranged the defection was a GRU colonel by the name of Yevgeny Borosovich Volgin.
Volgin, of the Brezhnev faction. Go on. Who is the soldier?
Her name is the Boss. She's a living legend. During World War II, she was the one who led us to victory in that war. In Russia, you know her as Voyevoda.
You mean the boss? The mother of your special forces?
Yes, that's the one. And she took 2 miniature nuclear shells along with her.
The boss took 2 miniature nuclear shells.
I'm afraid so. I believe they were a gift for her new hosts. The Davy Crockett Atomic Battle Group delivery system was completed 2 years ago. But serious problems were found with the launcher's range and precision. Although they were mass-produced, they've never been deployed in battle.
But Sokolov's research facility was completely wiped out. The whole area is polluted.
I can only offer you my deepest condolences over this terrible tragedy.
So, the boss, with Colonel Volgin's help, stole 2 experimental nuclear shells and took them with her as gift when she defected. Then, shortly thereafter, Sokolov's design lab, a top-secret military research facility, was destroyed by one of these weapons. Am I right so far?
Yes, that's correct.
And the American government denies any involvement in the affair. Is that right as well?
That's correct. We were not involved in any way.
Then what was a U.S. military aircraft doing on our radar screen? It was clearly in violation of our airspace. And yet you say it was not acting under your orders.
That's correct.
You expect me to believe that this was all the work of a single soldier?
I don't know what else to tell you.
The army insists that this is all a ploy on your part.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. Our government had nothing to do with it.
And I would like dearly to believe you. However, I'm afraid my power over the military has weakened since the Cuban incident. I will need some kind of proof that this was not the action of the American government. You have 1 week. You must catch the boss yourselves and recover the remaining nuclear device. Then, you must find some way to prove your innocence.
Prove our innocence?
Yes, preferably something painful. Prove to me that this is not merely another one of your tricks.
The boss should be close to Colonel Volgin. How about a little coaction?
I would not expect too much if I were you. The political situation here is unstable. And Colonel Volgin is a member of the Brezhnev faction, which seeks to topple my government. 1 week. You have only 1 week. And if it is not too much to ask, do something about Volgin as well.
What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing. It means nothing. Call it a modest gentleman's agreement to ensure our continued relationship.
What if we can't prove our innocence?
Then I will be unable to restrain the military. I will be ousted, and they will seek their revenge.
A nuclear attack on the United States?
I leave the disposal of this situation entirely to your discretion, Mr. President.
Disposal?
If you fail, it will mean the beginning of a new world war.
To put it simply, in order to avoid a full-scale nuclear conflict, we have to prove that America was not involved in that explosion.
And eliminating the boss ourselves will prove America's innocence?
Right. The higher-ups have decided that you're the only one capable of pulling this off. You were her last apprentice. Screw this one up, and we'll both be 6 feet under. There's no choice.
Are the Russians going to be helping us?
The KGB has promised to lend us one of their communications satellites so that you and I can talk to each other.
That's it?
They've also put us in touch with a couple of insiders.
Insiders?
There was a defection in September 1960. Do you remember it?
You mean the 2 NSA codebreakers who went over to the Soviet Union?
Precisely. Since then, they've apparently been training with the KGB for exactly this kind of situation. Their code names are Adam and Eva. I've been told that Adam has infiltrated Volgin's ranks. We've also arranged for him to provide you with an escape route. You'll need to rendezvous with him when you get there.
Control. Unidentified aircraft detected. Altitude 30,000 feet. It's fast. Estimated airspeed exceeding Mach 3. Bearing south. I'm about to lose it.
This is Snake. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. Glad to see you landed safely.
I got blown pretty far off target.
Snake, let's go over your mission objectives one more time. Rescue Sokolov. Find out what's happened to the Shagohod, then destroy it. And finally, eliminate the boss.
Eliminate the boss.
This mission will be codenamed Operation Snake Eater.
Because I'll be taking on the boss in our Cobra unit, right?
Don't forget about Colonel Volgin.
I'm not a hired killer.
I know, but that was the Kremlin's demand.
Demand? You mean it wasn't just a request? What's it to us if the Khrushchev regime is threatened by the Colonel and his faction?
If supporting the current regime helps us avoid a nuclear exchange, then that's what we'll do.
And what are the CIA's demands?
Our priorities are the rescue of Sokolov and the destruction of the Shagohod.
Roger that, Major Tom.
Hold on, Snake.
What now?
I'm changing my codename. It turns out Tom wasn't the most auspicious choice.
What do you mean?
Well, the truth is, when I chose my codename, I picked the wrong one.
The wrong one?
Did you ever see the movie The Great Escape? It came out last year.
Oh, must have missed that one.
Anyway, it's based on a true story about prisoners who escaped from a POW camp in Nazi Germany. The prisoners dig 3 tunnels as part of their plan, but the Nazis find 2 of the tunnels before they're finished. The prisoners succeed in escaping by using the last remaining tunnel. The names of those 3 tunnels were Dick, Harry, and Tom.
I get it. You used the name of the tunnel they escaped in as your code name because you thought it would bring you good luck.
Yes, that's exactly right. At least, that was the plan.
But
I got the name wrong. The one they escaped in was Harry. Tom was one of the unlucky tunnels. It was discovered by the Nazis before it was finished. I watched the movie again just to make sure. In fact, I even ordered the actual film from the movie company.
yeah, it doesn't sound like the greatest name to use. So what should I call you?
You know, let's just use Zero, like we've been doing all along.
All right, then. Major Zero it is. We'll start over from square one.
From square 0. My frequency is 140.85. Oh, I almost forgot. Paramedic is with us again on this mission.
Is this her last chance, too?
If we fail, she'll have her medical license revoked. It's more or less the same kind of fate. Her frequency is the same as during the Virtuous mission, 145.73. She'll be recording your mission data as well, just like the last time. That frequency is also the same, 140.96. And there's one more person on your support team. His name is Mr. Sigint. He's an expert on the latest in weapons and equipment technology. You'll be going up against some of the world's most advanced weaponry when you infiltrate the research facility. If you have any questions, just ask him. His frequency is 148.41.
Mr. Sigint. Got it.
Adam, your KGB contact, is waiting for you at the abandoned factory up ahead.
The same factory Sokolov was being held in last week.
Yes, meet up with Adam first. He's cleared the way for you to rescue Sokolov.
How will I know this Adam guy when I see him?
You'll know once you reach the factory. The whole area's been polluted by the fallout from that nuclear blast. No one else would dare come close. The password is, "Who are the Patriots?" and Lali Lule Lo.
Lali Lule Lo. Gotcha.
You've been equipped with a 45 for this mission. Be careful, it's noisy.
I thought standard Fox procedure was procure on-site weapons acquisition.
The circumstances are different this time. You're now on an official mission for the United States government. It would be necessary to make your presence known to a certain extent, to the Khrushchev regime at the very least. But remember, this is still a sneaking mission. Snake, if you fail this mission, it will mean an all-out nuclear war. Keep that in mind and proceed with extreme caution.
Understood. Commencing Operation Snake Eater.
Looks like death wasn't ready for you yet.
Boss.
That arm still hurt?
What are you doing here?
Go home. Go home. Gru and my sons are waiting up ahead. You don't have a prayer of finishing your mission. You're not even armed.
Boss!
I'm not your boss anymore.
Eu não sou mais a voz.
There's nothing for you here.
Não há nada pra você fazer.
Go home.
Vá pra casa.
Go back to your boss. There's no need to prove that you are virtuous here.
Seu chefe.
This isn't America. That should stir things up a bit. You'd better hurry. The border is 60 miles south of here. You ought to be able to run that far.
Why'd you defect?
I didn't. I'm loyal to the end, to my purpose. What about you, Jack? What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country or loyalty to me? Your country or your old mentor? The mission or your beliefs? Your duty to your unit or your personal feelings?
Ele tem lealdade. Ela só
You don't know the
do
truth
país.
yet. But sooner or later, you'll have to choose. I don't expect you to forgive me.
Espero que você me perdoe.
But you can't defeat me either.
Você não pode me
You know me
derrotar.
too well. Just look at that bandana. If you can't put the past behind you, you won't survive long. If we meet again, I'll kill you.
Vê de novo, eu mato.
Now, go home.
Agora vá pra casa. Lá vai eu curar os quebrados.
This is Snake. Major Zero.
I read you, Snake.
I was ambushed by the boss.
You were what?
The drone's been shot to hell. It's up in flames.
That's not good. Enemy scouts are going to come looking for you.
Yeah, I know. But what was the boss doing here in the first place? There's got to be a leak somewhere.
No, that's impossible. The man the boss is working with, Volgin, isn't exactly on speaking terms with Khrushchev.
I lost my gun. The boss destroyed it.
Snake, I know how you're feeling. It's hard for me to believe, too, that a legendary hero like the boss would go over to the Russians. That she'd double-cross us like this. But that's how it is, and if you don't accept it, you'll never be able to beat her.
That's not the problem. In terms of sheer technique, I'll never be able to beat her. I know that all too well.
You've got to do it, Snake. She's your enemy and your objective.
Enemy? We were together for 10 years, and now you tell me she's my enemy?
Enough. Hurry to the factory where Adam is waiting. Scouts have probably already been sent out to investigate the explosion. You've lost your weapon, right? That means you've got no chance of winning in a battle situation. Whatever you do, don't let them see you.
Who was that just now? Nobody here.
Não tem nada, velho.
What's wrong? HQ? HQ.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. We have evidence of an enemy intruder. Commence alert formation.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
Caraca, hein? Só foi uma batalha corpo a corpo, né? Tô desarmado.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. We've lost sight of the intruder. Going into high alert.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby. Pursue and engage him.
Para no mesmo lugar. De novo. Ué? né? Entendi, não. Tô no mesmo lugar. Vai na porta dentro desse prédio quebrado. Bem, eu tô vindo aqui de novo, né? Não vim aqui no início do jogo. Ela. Eu acho que o negócio agora é ir naquele portão lá que tava fechado. Agora vai estar aberto.
Sorry I'm late.
Cut the engine. They'll hear us.
Are you the agent they sent?
Are you Adam? I thought you were supposed to be a man.
Adam couldn't make it.
All right, say the password. Who are the Patriots? Who are the Patriots? Answer me!
É patriota? Responda.
Trapped.
Get down! There is your answer.
Essa é a resposta.
The name's Eva.
Ele gostou, hein?
This wasn't part of the plan. What happened to Adam?
What's your code name?
It's Snake.
Snake, huh? Well, I'm Eva. Are you here to tempt me?
What happened to Adam?
O que aconteceu com Adam?
Colonel Volgan is a very suspicious man. He decided Adam wasn't the right person for this mission.
And you were?
Yes,
Why?
because I can do things he can't.
I heard you used to be a codebreaker for the NSA.
I was. 4 years ago, I defected to the Soviet Union with Adam.
Mauser military. The broom handle.
It packs quite a punch. Nice to have when you're on a bike.
You held it sideways and used the muzzle jump to create a horizontal sweep. That was impressive.
Bet you've never seen that technique in the West.
It's imitation, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a Chinese Type 17 pistol. Around here, even that's hard to come by. Don't worry, though. The one I've got for you is American-made.
.45, huh? Incredible.
Do you like it?
The feeding ramp is polished to a mirror sheen. The slide's been reinforced, and the interlock with the frame is tightened for added precision. The sight system is original too. The thumb safety is extended to make it easier on the finger. A long type trigger with non-slip grooves. A ring hammer. The base of the trigger guard's been filed down for a higher grip. And not only that, nearly every part of this gun has been expertly crafted and customized.
Escreveu a arma todinha.
Where'd you get something like this?
I grabbed it from a Western munitions armory. It probably used to belong to one of your officers, and there are more where that came from. You had this with you, didn't you? Better take this too.
What's that?
A disguise to make you look like a scientist.
A disguise?
Yes. You're here to rescue Sokolov, right?
Sokolov's still safe then?
Yes. He's being forced to continue his work on the Shagohod.
Where?
At the lab. They've got a whole army of scientists there developing new weapons. Security is tight, but if you disguise yourself as a scientist, you might be able to sneak in.
Can we get Sokolov out of there?
We'll see, won't we?
Tell me how to get to the lab.
The safest way in is from the rear. First, you'll need to head north through the jungle. You'll come to a heliport used for shipping materials. Pass the heliport and continue north, and there will be a large crevice. Descend into that area, and you'll reach a cave. Move through the cave, and you will arrive at a mangrove swamp. After the swamp, there'll be a warehouse. Make your way through the warehouse, and you'll come out just south of the lab.
Got it.
And just what are you doing there?
In close-range combat, a knife can sometimes be more useful than a gun. By doing this, I'll be able to hold a knife at the same time and still keep the gun steady. That way, I can instantly switch between a gun battle and a knife fight. Right, let's get going.
Wait a minute.
What now?
You must be tired. Why don't you take a little rest?
I'll be fine.
You'll never make it in your condition. It's a jungle out there. There's still an hour before dawn. It's dangerous to be out in the jungle at night without a guide.
What about you?
I have to get back. I can't be gone for too long. They'll start to suspect something. Don't worry. I'll keep you updated over the radio.
That's it?
My orders are to provide you with information. Nothing more. You look disappointed. All right, then. I'll do something special for you. I'll stand watch until dawn. Now be a good boy and lie down. What's the matter?
I don't know you well enough to trust you.
How well do you have to know me to trust me?
I don't know if I can trust anybody.
Gonna get that?
She's right, Snake. You should get some sleep. Although in your condition, you really ought to be back in the ICU. Whenever you save the game and quit, you'll go to sleep. Sleeping allows you to gain back stamina naturally. Depending on how long you sleep, you may also recover naturally from sickness and injury. When you're tired or hurt, the best thing to do is just get some sleep. So do yourself a favor and take a nap. Doctor's orders, okay?
Yeah, okay.
What's the matter?
We're surrounded. I see 4 of them.
We've got company. It's the Ocelot unit. Let's get out of here. Hurry! Don't forget your gear. Here, give me a hand. We can use this to get to the basement. Damn it! Ocelot. I'll get past them on my bike. I'll call you later.
Okay, I'll keep them busy. Huh?
Don't go dying on me now.
Capangas.
I see you!
Queimadura.
That's enough. No more.
I see him! I see him! I see him! I've been waiting for this moment. That's it! That's the stance! I don't think so. What? A female spy? This bitch is wearing perfume. Stay where you are. I've had enough of your judo.
I see you've got yourself a single-action army.
That's right. There'll be no accidents this time.
You call that an accident? Well, it wouldn't have happened if you hadn't been showing off.
What did you say?
It's a nice gun, I'll give you that. But the engraving gives you no tactical advantage whatsoever. Unless you were planning to auction it off as a collector's item. And you're forgetting one more very basic thing. You don't have what it takes to kill me.
We'll see.
That thing only carries 6 shots. The Makarov carries 8. You have to get a feel for how many you have left. This is a high-class weapon. It's not meant for shooting people.
Damn! This isn't over yet.
Don't.
Why?
He's still young.
You'll regret stopping me. Damn it! I've got to get back before he does. Snake, are you there?
Eva,
Did you miss me?
did you make it without any trouble?
No one saw me.
So you're back with Volgin.
In a matter of speaking.
What about the boss?
Yeah, she's here too.
Better be careful.
Thanks, I will. The boss and I get along pretty well, though. I guess we traitors have a lot in common.
Why would anyone want to defect? Betraying your country like that, I just don't get it.
Are you talking about the boss?
Why do you do it? Weren't you born and raised in America?
Yes, in a small rural town. I never even knew there were other countries, other cultures, other ways of thinking, until I went to work for the NSA. And one day, I'd found I'd lost faith in the things I'd been taking for granted.
What did you see? What was it that made you want to change sides?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Try me.
I saw the universe.
The universe?
Not the actual universe. The universe as the intelligence community sees it. I realized that the gravity in this universe was holding me back. That's all. People and countries are both changed by their environment and by the times.
That sounds like what the boss was saying.
There's a world of difference between this country and America. But it's only a difference of position, a difference of perspective. Coming here made me realize something. Half of what I'd been told was a complete and utter lie. The other half was a conveniently constructed lie.
Where's the truth, then?
It's hidden in the lies.
Are you lying, too?
Who knows? I've been trained to make even the most severe falsehood sound like the honest truth. Weren't you?
No. I believe because I have to, even if it is a lie. That's part of my mission.
I'll have to remember that. If you need me, give me a call on the radio. My frequency is 142.52. See ya.
Do you want to save?
Galera, vou ficando por aqui. Até a próxima. Valeu.
Snake, do you know the creature from the Black Lagoon?